in Messenger.
Yeah.
I don't see one.
What is up, YouTube? Hello, everybody. Glad you guys are with us this evening. We're gonna get started here in just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't see your
Once,
thing here.
once Mike gets a little situated.
Yeah, can you send it to me again? Wait, can you send it to me through Discord?
You want me to send it to you through Discord?
Yeah, because it doesn't get sent through Facebook and on.
Hold on. I mean, I sent it to you through
Yeah, I didn't receive it for some reason.
the hell. Where did I put it, dude? I sent it to you on Tuesday.
Oh, you sent it to me on Tuesday. Yeah, it's not in the roundtable only chat, right?
No, it's under your chat. Like it's under your personal chat. But here, I can
Yeah,
send it.
I don't have any messages from you.
All right, hold on. Let me send it through Discord. Are you doing a fancy draft?
I don't know.
I'm already doing it with Disneyverse.
Wait, have they started yet?
It's already filled up. We're just gonna.
Ah, could you try to get me to do it next time with them because I don't have a group.
Well, if all right, hey, here, three, two, one, boom, there it is.
Okay, Disney.
Take a look.
Okay.
Take a look at it because this is gonna be a new flow for you.
Uh,
So this will be like sort of how I do Ride of the Week. It's gonna be this type of format for you. We're gonna switch it up.
okay, that's gonna be good.
Did you look at it?
Yeah, I see it. It looks actually pretty good.
Take a look at it real quick. I need to go grab the dinner real quick. All right, for
All
Jen.
right,
I'll be right back.
all right.
When I come back, we can get started. So go grab your drinks or whatever. All right.
Got my drink right now. Yeah. Here's that.
No, I'm in power team. This is what universe 7. All right, you ready?
Hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go with this. I'll go with this song tonight. That's right. You guys are listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. What is going on, everybody, and welcome. We do have a great show for you guys. First up, we do have the latest theme park updates. Follow that. We do have this week in Disney history. We have Mike's Munchies, and we have your ride of the week on the People Mover. So, welcome to the show, everybody. Of course, you guys know me. My name is Remy, and with me tonight is our foodie himself. What is up, King Mike? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Or actually, no, my bad. I'm incredibly tired because I just came home from a. So I work at Whole Foods for anyone who doesn't know, and tonight we ended up closing an hour earlier than normal because our boss wanted us to do a deep clean. I didn't get out till 9:40 something.
Like I said, man, I was just waiting for you because it's just you and I tonight. So we have not
Yeah.
that much to talk about tonight. But anyway, man. So here's the thing. We, my wife and I, Jen,
Hmm.
we went to the poker tournament and we lost. We did not even come close to the final table. And I was texting my friend at the time, and he was like asking me, like, he was saying, "Hey, did you make it to the final table? Did you go? How long did you last for?" And I'm like, "Dude, I barely lasted in the tournament. It was that competitive. People were talking smack. I was talking smack because you know me, Mike. I'm a decent, poker player.
Mm.
And when I get like once I get on a hot streak, I will just start, running my mouth and everything. And I did, and I actually pissed off one of the players. He got mad at me. He actually got
Uh,
mad at me. I'm like, what, dude? You want to call me? Sadly, you did not call me because you had shit cards. So you want to keep talking smack? Let's keep talking smack. I can bring the game. I can bring the heat. And he's like, you mother, whatever. You kept going all in on these cards. I'm like, hey, if you want to call me, call me. Let's put our money. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's do it. So he kept talking smack. I kept talking smack. Eventually, I shut him up so bad, he left the table. I'm like, dude, you shouldn't call me, like, at all. That's how
yeah,
that's how bad. That's how competitive I get when it comes to
so
poker.
you won against him, right?
Well, I took him out of the table because he got
Yeah.
eliminated by my hand. And
Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. Poker I've known poker players get super serious, especially at casinos. They get very hands-on. So if you start acting cocky, they're bloodthirsty. If you start acting cocky, they're gonna
the
even if
the grand prize was a trip for two to go to Vegas. Plus, you get $1,500 on top to spend while you're in Vegas.
oh, that would have been amazing.
Exactly, but we
But
we lost.
yeah.
So I'm. I'm a little mad. I'm a little pissed off about that, and I'm like, well, this sucks. And
Yeah, my friend's brother once told me that he was like kind of being a little bit cocky one time because he was winning at poker for one instance. Then the only other person at the table looked at him and like gave him a death stare. And next thing he know, he lost all his money to that person.
see, why is it so hard to play poker and not be competitive? You have to be competitive in that card
Yes, you
game. You
have to
have
be
to.
because it's everyone against each other. And you need to be psychologically really, you have to, it's not just luck, it's also psychology. You have to be really good. So if you're not careful, you can't be cocky or stuff, or
Which
they'll
I
get,
am. I'm a good player, and I was talking smack because I wanted this guy off my table. He was talking shit, so I talked shit back.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like what the
Don't, if,
like
but
what
don't,
the
it, if
like
he's stalking shit, then yeah, he deserves to get punished.
what the fuck was I supposed to do, Mike? I mean, what
Yeah,
was
no,
I
no, no.
supposed to do?
If he was the one who was doing that, then yeah, then humiliate the guy. If not, if you're the one, then prepare to be humiliated yourselves. Never start that stuff. Never talk smack.
He
Never be
was
the one.
he was one who started, and he kept saying,
Yeah.
"You donkey, you bully." I'm like, dude,
Uh,
I'm like, dude, if you don't want to play poker, don't play. Like,
yeah. That
like
guy
stop
got
calling me
every.
out. Stop calling me
The
out and stop being a little bitch about your cards and play the fucking game. Like it's not that hard. It's
Yep.
not that hard to play,
Yeah. That guy was asking for him to get humiliated.
which he
Um.
did.
Yeah, that's why I don't really play poker. I mean, I can be good at poker, but I don't really play it as much because I don't like to be bloodthirsty like that. Um, if I well, not regular poker, especially not Texas Hold'em, which is even more hard.
I
Uh,
love Texas Hold'em. Texas Hold'em is my favorite
oh
game
yeah, I
to
love that
play.
game. I love that, but I hate to play it at casinos because of, like I said, the other people I might piss them off, and I don't want to do that. So the only games I play are blackjack
Blackjack.
and actually it is, but it is a form of poker, but it's called Ultimate Texas Hold'em. If you
That's three card poker.
so it's basically like any other Texas Hold'em where it's you get two cards and then they do the river and thing where they put like the five.
I thought Ultimate was three card, where you get three cards and you're playing against
No,
the.
no, 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 no. Ultimate Texas Hold'em. So you know what Texas Hold'em is? How you get two
Oh
cards.
yeah, Mike.
Yeah,
I used to be a poker dealer.
yeah. So it might be different in Florida, maybe then, but in New Jersey, at least, for what I know, and also online, and I'm pretty sure it is the same almost everywhere else. Ultimate Texas Hold'em, or it might be Ultimate Poker. I can't remember what it was called at the casinos, but it's basically it's the same as Texas Hold'em, but it's like blackjack, where instead of you against where everyone's against each other, it's everyone against the dealer.
Yeah,
That
that's also three card poker, where
uh,
you get three cards, and
yeah.
and with the three cards, you're only getting straights, runs. I'm sorry, straights, three of a kinds, and flushes. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's not like that though. It's instead you it's basically just Texas Hold'em, basic Texas Hold'em, but everyone's playing against the dealer, so you only have to beat the dealer. You don't have to beat the other people. So you get two cards and then do the three initial cards and then the other two cards.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it is now. So my friend, it's not as much. You don't earn as much money as quickly in Ultimate Texas Hold'em compared to Blackjack because um you're spending less generally money because the what the pot is, the minimum is like really low anyway. Though you have to pay twice the amount of like every two times the amount for each one. So it's like instead of say it's a $10 minimum, you do 20 instead. But
Right.
if but also the payouts aren't as high as blackjack. But given how it is, it's actually a little bit more fair than blackjack.
Okay. Uh,
Because I'll tell you this much. My friend lost money at blackjack when he got, and then he played Ultimate Texas Hold'em at the casinos this year when he went over, and he literally got it back plus interest. He got like $200 back.
Holy
Or so.
crap. Did I
Yeah.
okay, did I ever tell you my poker story? How I bought in and I came back with a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I went to Daytona, and this is the
Mm,
one of the poker rooms I usually go to with a couple buddies of mine. Uh, I bought him for $50, right? And I was playing at this table. I was playing at the $1, $2 table. So at this table, it's only limit. It's limit only, not your no limit tables. I mean, yes, they have no limit tables at the poker room, but in order for you to play in the no limit table, you'll have to pay at least $200 $300 to play. And I did not have that much. The only thing I had was $100. So I bought them for $100, and I came back with $3,000.
damn.
Do you want to know how long I was there for?
How long?
I was there for 4 hours. 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
it. So when I tell people you really want to go up against me in poker, think that again.
Yeah,
Just
no,
just think about that again, and you tell me why you want to play poker up against me. I mean, don't get me
okay.
wrong. I love being a player, but the one thing I miss the most is being a poker dealer because I can see your cards. I know how you play. I know your tells,
Mm,
and that's pretty much it. But anyway, Mike, quick question.
mm. What is it?
I want to ask you something.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard about crossovers?
I have.
Like crossover episodes, crossover, you know,
You're talking to the guy whose
movie.
favorite game is whose one favorite game series is Smash Brothers.
Okay. So, let's do this. We're gonna have a little fun real quick before I have to go get the dinner at the door.
Okay. Oh, wait. I
So,
have a question to ask in regards to
all
this because. Actually, I'll ask it later.
we're gonna ask about
Uh,
what?
I was gonna ask. I never did a. I did Summer House on the Lake, specifically the actual menu, right? Or did I only do it for the Father's Day thing?
You actually did not do any of the summer house stuff. Well,
I
you
did the
only
Father's
did it
Day.
for Father's Day, but we'll probably we'll probably save that for after your Mike's Munchies restaurant because I'm looking forward to this restaurant, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I was
So,
gonna say
all
I
right,
wanted, but I might do that for. I was gonna probably do that for next week since the summer's
okay,
kind of
that's
ending.
that's fine. All right,
Yeah.
Mike. So let's get into it. So what I was gonna say is that we all like crossovers. I mean, you like Super Smash Brothers, but have you ever wondered what would be like to have a crossover attraction? Think of any Disney attraction, and then think of a crossover you want that attraction with.
Oh, you mean for from a non-Disney owned property?
Well, let's do it this way. You pick a Disney attraction and you cross over with a Universal attraction.
Oh, hmm.
I was just thinking about this. No,
I got a great idea.
what do you got?
Let's do future into prehistoric. Let's do Tron Light Cycle Run into Velocicoaster. Because it works so well because one is like set in like a futuristic kind of in a computer simulated thing, and the other one is while it is technically a future thing, it is based off of prehistoric stuff.
That's true. Mike, I'm gonna pause you real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm pausing the episode real quick. When I come back,
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab the food and we'll continue with this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Bark at me. Bark at you back. Back up. Bobby, where you going? Oh shit. All right, I'm back.
Mm.
All right, so let me see where Mike. Let me see where we left off on. Hold on.
Prehistoric stuff.
That's true. Mike, I'm gonna pause you real quick.
Prehistoric. Prehistoric stuff.
That's true.
Yeah. All right.
All right, let me delete this real quick. Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, because so you want Tron with a Jurassic Park type of style roller coaster. Do you want to have it as Velocity Coaster or something completely different?
No, I feel like I mean Velocicoaster is literally the best theming ride there, and given that Tron Night Cycle is also a OSM technically, it can work in tandem,
What
especially.
what if the ride vehicles were the Jurassic Park Jeeps?
Oh, that would be awesome. Or how about a mixture of the two, where it's like it's a Jeep, but it looks futuristic looking, like the Tron Night Cycles.
Do you want do you want to add any Jurassic Park animatronics in the coaster?
Yeah, of course, in the Jurassic Park portion of it, and for the Tron Night Cycle portion, have the little have like monitors of like the color of like the colored of like the different colors for each of like the people riding on the bikes, like the red and green stuff, like showing like the walls and things, and then you go through a portal that sends you into prehistoric. The reason why I think that would be great is because one of my favorite cartoon movies back in the day was actually, I don't know if you watched this. It was they did this as a crossover, the Jetsons and the Flintstones.
Oh, dude, classic.
Yeah, you remember that way they did a crossover with the Jetsons went to the Flintstones pod and the Flintstones were in the Jetsons universe. That.
I found that movie. I found that movie on YouTube, like the actual
Mhm.
the full length movie, and actually I actually watched it for a little bit.
Yeah,
It was still pretty funny. Brought back all those, all of those nostalgia memories of watching that movie. So,
yeah,
all right, so
yeah.
let's continue on with your creation. I'll talk about and then I'll talk about mine.
Okay, but yeah, I feel like they work really well, especially the both for more recent coasters. Tron Lights Like a Run is actually, I know people like it. It's not the most popular ride, but it's up there.
It's
And
one. It's on my list. I mean, I put Tron at number 7 on my list of coasters,
of Disney coasters or just coasters in general.
just coasters in general.
Damn, that must be good. Like I said, I haven't been on it yet because that came out like what, this year or last year?
A couple of years ago. So
Yeah.
like I
Wait.
said, man, when you come to Florida, when you come, we'll fare out a day. I'll take that day off. I'll take that entire day off from work. We
Hmm.
can hang out. We'll go on Tron,
Yeah.
and that way you'll be able to use my discount and stuff. So
All
there you.
right. So I just wanted to tell you that there are what was it again? That yeah, I'm planning to come next. Are you coming next year? I'm planning to try to come before the Halloween stuff happen. When does the Halloween stuff happen at the same time that the Food and Wine Festival happens?
Yep.
Ah,
It was fun. It was funny. The Food and Wine Fest doesn't start until 9 days from now.
and what time does well wait, when does what's it called start?
They started like the Mickey's Not So Scary started in September.
Oh, it starts in September.
September, yeah, for Not So Scary. All right, Mike. So
And what about Universal?
that for Halloween Horror Nights,
Yeah,
September as well.
I might try to come at the last week in August then.
Okay. All right, dude.
Uh,
So we talked about your ride for a little bit. Now let's talk about my ride.
okay.
I got crossover. So one of my favorite attractions at Disney is Space Mountain,
Oh,
and my favorite coaster at Universal is Revenge of the Mummy.
yes, I know. Oh,
So the
oh,
so the name of the attraction is going to be called Space Mummy: Curse of the Cosmic Pharaoh. Uh,
oh, that
so
sounds
ge-
good.
so guests will board a futuristic spacecraft designed to explore a newly discovered star system. However, this system is home to an ancient alien pharaoh who has merged ancient Egyptian curses with cosmic power. The journey quickly turns from a peaceful space expedition into a dark, high-speed battle against the Pharaoh's wrath.
Yeah,
How you like it so far?
that sounds great. I
All
didn't even
right.
give my name, right a name.
Here's a part of the queue. All right.
Yeah.
The exterior, a massive sci-fi pyramid hybrid, half spacecraft, half temple, with glowing hieroglyphics that pulse like constellations. The pre-show, guests watch a hologram briefing from their space commander. Suddenly, the transmission is interrupted by the Pharaoh's spirit warning. The stars are mine. Enter, and you are doomed to internal darkness.
Oh,
A control room filled with star maps, overlaid with ancient Egyptian markings. A dig site where futuristic astronauts unearth uh, a esophagus floating in zero gravity. The esophagus suddenly rattles and the pharaoh awakens. Now here's the ride system. All right, the ride experience. The ride system combines Space Mountain's roller coaster in darkness with the Mummy's launch sequences, fire effects, and animatronics. Scene one, which is the launch. Guests board sleek Star Shuttle vehicles. As the ride begins, projections of stars appear overhead. Suddenly, a golden mummy bursts open, and a giant animatronic cosmic pharaoh rises, chanting a curse. The ride suddenly launches forward like the mummy, racing through fiery hieroglyphic lined tunnels. The track dives into pitch black space with projections of glowing constellations shaped like scarabs, jackals, and pyramids. Vehicles twist and drop like Space Mountain, but with added bursts of fire, of fire cannons and fog effects like the Mummy. Animatronic animatronic mummified astronauts lunge from the sides of the track, half wrapped in bandages and half metal. Actually, I'm gonna go back to well, I'm gonna nah, nah. Okay, here's the showdown, like the final scene. Vehicles enter a fiery cosmic vortex with spinning projections of galaxies mixed with Egyptian glyphs. A massive projection mapped. Feral hand tries to grab the shuttle. The ride makes a sudden drop and spirals into complete complete darkness before a final explosion, bursts of strobe lights, smoke, and fire. Well, Mike, what do you think?
That sounds like an amazing ride. So, if I had to give a name for my ride, I would say, even though it actually technically is a ride name already, I'm going to say Time Traveler for my ride.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and like I said, it starts off where it's where the theming is prepare or Tron's travel through time, where Tron goes in, Tron is one day racing through on his light cycle. The next thing he knows, he's traveling through time, landing in a prehistoric era, learning while traveling alongside what alongside velociraptors.
Ooh.
And yeah, and so I have it imagined where in the beginning you see like all these the visual effects thing in it's indoors, which the visual effects things, and then where you see the red and green, where you see like the red and green stuff, red and green like different colors for the light cycles, and then you see a projection screen of a portal of what it looks like, and you go through it, and then it sends you outside, and it goes into the Velocicoaster part where they have animatronic velociraptors running alongside as you're going through the track.
Yeah, you already got me hooked. I am definitely gonna ride your attraction. But Mike, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Guys, it is now time for the latest theme park updates.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. So we are starting off over at we are starting out over at the Magic Kingdom. And once again, the Beak and Barrel Tavern reservations are well, the reservations just opened up today, so that's great. This is shaping up to be a must visit spot once it debuts. So mark your calendars and get those fingers ready on the Disney app. So that means, guys, the first week of the Beacon Barrel at the Magic Kingdom but have already sold out. So you guys will need to get your reservations in September, October, and November. So just keep an eye on that when you guys are looking at the My Disney Experience app. Let's see. The Liberty Bell is currently docked backstage at the Magic Kingdom's Marina. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party has released its full character lineup, and it is stacked. So you guys will be able to meet Jack Skellington, Mickey and Minnie in spooky attire at the Town Square Theater, Aladdin, Jasmine, Genie, and Abu at the Agrabah Marketplace, Captain Jack Sparrow in the Caribbean Plaza, the Country Bears. You have Shaker, Wendell, and Big Al roaming in Frontierland. Alice, Mad Hatter, Queen of Hearts, and the Tweedles, as you know, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You guys can find those characters outside at the Mad Tea Party in Fantasyland. The Tremaine family in Fantasyland as well. Ariel and Eric, Belle, Gaston, Pluto, Daisy, Goofy, and Pooh and Friends, all in themed costumes, also in Fantasyland as well. Even the hitchhiking ghosts will make eerie appearances in Frontierland and at the Diamond Horseshoe stage.
Oh, that sounds actually fun.
Haunted
Eh,
Mansion. Haunted Mansion's graveyard is also said to be haunted by Miss Carlota, Madame Renata, and Broom, the butler.
Ah, if I was gonna say, when you said um Captain Jack Sparrow, to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of wishing that they actually get what's his name again? That they
Who?
did what they
Who?
did at
Who?
the
Johnny Depp?
yeah, because they did that for when on Stranger Tides came out, or Dead Man, was it Dead Man Tales No Tail? Yeah, I think it's Dead Man Tales No Tail. When they did Dead Man Tales No Tail, the fifth one, the last one
Oh
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. Well, Mike, I might have some news about that because apparently Jerry Bruckheimer actually reached out to Johnny Depp and let's just say that things might be looking up really well. So we're gonna get into that in just a little bit. However, let's go ahead and keep finishing up the news real quick.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
All right, so there's a new so we do have some Space Mountain updates as well. A new construction permit has been filed for the entrance of Space Mountain.
Ooh,
Over at Storybook Circus, they are showing off new Dumbo jack-o'-lanterns, bringing circus flair to fall decor. The entrance structure to Adventureland is being demolished, signaling that a new look could be on the way. Over at Epcot, we do have some news about the Food and Wine Fest, and we have some items that we can talk about. However, the Epcot's Food and Wine Fest will be starting on August 28th and will finish on November 22nd. So make sure you guys are looking out on the My Disney Experience app to see which bands will be performing. And you guys know that I will be out there watching the bands as well. So we do have some new menu items, and they are over in the Brew Wing, over in the Brew Wing Lab, you can get wings for $8 and a pickle milkshake for $6. Over in the Coastal Eats Pavilion, you will be able to get your crab cakes, seaside pot pie, and ceviche for $8. Gyozas of the Galaxy is a brand new booth. You'll be able to get dumplings for $6 and a fry flight for $10.
that's at where's that again?
So this is uh, a brand new food stand, and it's called Gyozas of the Galaxy.
And this is for the Food and Wine Festival this year.
Yes, yes. So you
Okay.
you will get three dumplings for $6, and you'll get a fry flight for $10.
When does Food and Wine start? It's next week, right?
Yep, next week, August 28th through November 22nd.
Okay.
Over in the Australia booth, you'll be able to get a shrimp skewer for $7. Over in the Mexico booth, you'll get flan for $7. Tostada de cornitas for $8. So there you go. Those are some of the items you guys be able to check out while you guys are out at Food and Wine Fest. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, new merch alert. A Toy Story Land themed backpack is now available for $35. Starting on September 11th, The Little Mermaid, a musical adventure, will join the Lightning Lane lineup. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, so we have some room updates are coming to the Kandani Village. We'll be getting a brand new furniture, flooring, paint, and lighting from October of this year through May of next year in 2026. Jumbo House follows from May of 2026 through January 2027. Over at the Port Orleans and the French Quarter lobby refurbishment, from August 25th through September of this year, the lobby of Port Orleans and French Quarter will undergo renovations. Over at the Yacht and Beach Club refurbishment has extended, will now run until 2027. So they are getting a 2-year refurbishment at the Yacht
Mhm.
and Beach Club. Over at the Grand Floridian, Vertical framework is up at the new Birdcage Bar, signaling steady progress at the Grand Floridian. Over at Disney Springs, the classic water wheel has made its comeback to Disney Springs, adding a touch of nostalgic charm to the shopping district. All right, Mike. So we do have some cool news about, well, Epic Universe. All right. So Universal's new theme park is bringing serious numbers. $2 billion in economic impact. So you'll get so now they're offering 65,000 construction jobs and 17,000 permanent operation jobs as well. So back in 2023, it was tied to have 94,000 jobs.
Damn.
Yeah, 94,000 jobs. Also at Universal Studios, the temporary Amity Land is being torn down. For 2025's Pass Holder Appreciation Days, UOAPs can grab a new Coca-Cola Freestyle Cup for $20. Over at the Dark Universe, for $50, team members can pick up a Dark Universe branded umbrella. Also, Universal team members will be able to use their comp tickets for Epic Universe. 2 passes per month. That seems weird, man. Oh, they're only get to use 2 passes, 2 comp passes to get into Epic Universe per month.
Yeah.
That doesn't
But
seem fair. I will do four. Give them 4 passes because there's 4 weeks in a month. So 4 passes for Epic Universe. That could work. Also, speaking about Revenge of the Mummy, the attraction has debuted a new safety warnings video to keep guests informed while they prep for their next brain scrambling ride. Universal has filed 2 new trademarks that could spell fun new attractions or entertainment. So you'll have uh, Mama Luna's Adopt a Kitty Day, Shrek and Fiona's Happily Ogre After. So we could be seeing these at the DreamWorks land over at Universal Studios. And also at Universal Studios, Universal's film rights expansion. The studio has officially locked down rights to Jason Bourne and Tradestone in perpetuity. That is good. I'm sorry, in perpetuity. That is cool. That is
that
actually really
is
cool. All right, so we do have some movies to talk about, and Mike, a certain movie is coming out next year, and it's based on a video game.
wait, what's coming out next year? That is based it's not it's a new one, not a it's a new video game movie, not one that's part of a series that already has a movie.
Dude, this is a movie that, let's put it this way. If I gave you some characters, you think you'd be able to get it?
Yeah.
Donald and Goofy.
They're doing Kingdom Hearts, aren't they?
They're doing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
They are doing we are getting a Kingdom Hearts movie, and that movie will be released in 2026. So the thing is, here's what it says. So it'll be Sora, Donald, and Goofy will hit the big screen in June of next year. They did not release a date. It just says June of next year in 2026. How stoked are you?
Oh my God. I look. All right, I am so for the idea, but there's one issue that I might have, which is how is this gonna work for a movie unless they do a
Well, I mean, it would be animated.
it will be, but the thing is there's so many worlds in there unless they
And
unless the
And let's not forget, Haley Joel Osment will be playing Sora. So
yeah,
they're bringing back all the original voice actors who were part of this legacy video game.
Yeah, especially given the news about the recent bad news that they had about Kingdom Hearts, where they announced that they're missing Link, the mobile game that they were planning to do was is no longer they're is canceled now. They're no longer doing it.
Oh man, that sucks. All right, so
Which I mean, you probably didn't play it, but I would have loved to know more about like Missing Link would have been good. Or so I'm hoping they still give us some story in regards to that stuff at least. But still, I'm upset about the fact that they're not releasing that because I needed something to hold me over till the eventual Kingdom Hearts 4 because they are doing that still. Just wondering when we're gonna get another trailer because it's been about I think it's been 3 years now. Uh,
we just have to wait and find out, man.
uh
That's all we can do. That's all we can say for right now. But I am looking forward to this movie once it comes out,
yeah, three
and
years ago.
it's gonna be fun. But Mike. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, guys. I'm a little soaring at the words at the moment. Mike, we were talking about this earlier. We were talking about Captain Jack Sparrow, right?
Yeah.
So Pirates of the Caribbean 6. Now this is a huge rumor. Producer Jerry Bruckheimer has talked to Johnny Depp about possibly returning as Captain Jack Sparrow.
That would be great.
After 30 plus years, you heard that right. After 30 plus years, Cool Runnings is getting a sequel. So get ready to feel the rhythm and feel the rhyme once again. Mike, did you ever see the movie Cool Runnings?
I actually did see Cool Runnings.
The
Um,
Jamaica bobsled team.
yes, I do remember that one. I can't believe they're getting a sequel.
They are. They're getting a sequel. Yep. Let's see. On the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts will be dropping on Disney Plus on August 27th. And also, we got some cool Star Wars news, and that is Star Wars Cal. How you say his name? Cal, what? What's his name? Mike?
Oh, who? The cow from what?
Really? From Star Wars. What's his
Oh,
name?
Cal Kestis.
Say it again?
Cal Cal Kestis.
That's right. So, Cameron Monaghan returns as Cal Cassius in Lego.
Kestis.
Sorry, Cal Kestis in Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy will be coming soon to Disney Plus. That's cool. That is cool. And we do have some parking news, and that is here are the top 5 parking mistakes tourists make. Disney highlighted the 5 biggest mistakes first timers make when parking. Not using My Disney Experience, confusing the TTC, mixing up the trams, paying extra for preferred parking, thinking Disney and Universal are right next to each other. Spoiler alert, no, they're not.
Hmm.
And lastly, in some Florida news, and that is, well, we all like my wife and myself. I like this store, Bath and Body Works. So apparently, the Disney Villains collection launches soon, featuring fragrances inspired by the Evil Queen and Maleficent. Loyalty members can shop early online on August 26th through the 27th, and the full release will be at the stores on September 3rd. Cash, knock it off. And lastly, Florida has been named the 6th best place to live in 2025 in a brand new study. Theme park, sunshine, and no state income tax. It's hard to beat. And there you guys have it. That was the latest theme park updates brought to you by our good friends over at the Magic Candle Company. So do me a favor, head on over to that website, pick up a candle, and use our code Roundtable19 at checkout for your lovely discount. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. It is now time for This Week in Disney History. Cash. Cash.
Hmm. So
All
let
right.
me.
So on August 20th, 2017, on this day, Disneyland bid farewell once again to its Main Street Electrical Parade, a nighttime spectacular that had been dazzling guests with its glowing floats, patchy electronic music, and larger than life characters since 1972. After countless returns and revivals, the parade lit up Main Street for the last time during its 2017 run. With over 500,000 light bulbs and the unforgettable Baruch Hoedown tune, this parade became the definition of Disney nighttime magic. Fans lined the streets shoulder to shoulder, knowing they were watching the end of an era. And let's be honest, we all secretly hope it will come back once again. Well, someday. No, it's not. Maybe at Disneyland, maybe, but not here at the here at the Magic Kingdom, because we have a brand new parade, and it is called the Starlight Parade. On August 21st, 1995, Disneyland lost a Tomorrowland classic on this day when the People Mover took its final journey. Since 1967, the People Mover offered guests a breezy, elevated tour above Tomorrowland, giving stunning views of attractions below. Sadly, it was closed to make way for the short-lived Rocket Rods, a high-speed thrill ride that couldn't live up to the People Mover's uh, reliability. Rocket Rod sputtered out by 2001, and to this day, fans still rally for the People Mover's return to Disneyland. Over
Hmm.
at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom, however, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover still runs strong. On August 21st, 2007, talk about next level Disney Imagineering. The Muppet Mobile Lab made its debut in Epcot, featuring Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker piloting a high-tech two-wheeled robot. This free-roaming animatronic was equipped with cameras, microphones, and sensors, allowing the Muppets to interact with guests in real time. Imagineers consider it a major test in bringing characters off the stage and into the parks. Seeing Beaker beep and panic his way through the crowd was an absolute delight. And I'm like, I was able to see this, and this was actually at Epcot. It was pretty cool, a pretty cool animatronic that Disney came up with to have Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker on this little scooter, like a little Segway scooter.
Yeah, I did, that does sound a lot. Actually, I feel like I've seen that before. Yeah, it does. It looked really cool when I saw it. Yeah, it's on YouTube. I know for a fact what they do. Lot. You'd be surprised of how much people do record of rides on for all those stuff. Like Coaster Force has so much of that.
Yeah. Let's see. On August 22nd, 1929, it all started with a spooky little jig. On this day, Disney released the Skeleton Dance, the very first silly symphony cartoon directed by Walt's right hand man, UBE Works. It features skeletons dancing, playing their own bones as instruments, and creating a surreal musical number in a graveyard. Though simple by today's standards, the short was groundbreaking for its synchronization of music and animation, laying the foundation for future Disney musical storytelling, including Fantasia. On August 22nd, 2022, as part of the Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, the Disney Enchantment fireworks show at Magic Kingdom received a fresh update. Guests were thrilled to see the addition of Walt Disney and Roy O. Disney themselves projected on Cinderella Castle, finally bringing the founders into the mix. Fans felt this was the missing emotional piece, adding heart to the pyrotechnic heavy show. With castle projections, Main Street USA lighting up, and that stirring finale. Enchantment solidified itself as a key part of Disney World's 50th celebration. Mike, can you still see me with my cam? What the heck happened? Mike, are you still there? Okay. So Mike says just hanging talking real quick. But guys, we are going to carry on real quick, and that is uh on August 23rd, 2022. This was a huge day for Disney Channel fans. Three titles made their debut. Kim Possible, the actual movie of Kim Possible, Lizzie McGuire, fashionably Lizzie, giving Hilary Duff fans another slice of middle school drama. And lastly, A Ring of Endless Light, a Disney Channel original movie starring Misha Barton, complete with dolphins and coming of age themes. On August 23rd, 2004, the U.S. Post Office in Marceline, Missouri, Walt Disney's boyhood hometown, was officially renamed in his honor. Marceline always held a special place in Walt's heart, and many say it inspired the Disney of Main Street, USA. This dedication was touching tribute, forever linking Walt to the small town roots that influenced the magic we all know today. On August 24th, 1989, that's right, you guys heard me correct. August 24th, 1989. A long time ago in a galaxy, and that's not, I'm sorry, let me repeat myself. A long time ago in a galaxy not so far away, Disney MGM Studios, now Hollywood Studios, unveiled its Ewok Village as part of the Star Tours attraction area. Guests could walk among the trees of Endor, spot Ewok huts, and snap photos with the Millennium Falcon model. For Star Wars fans in the pre-Galaxy's Edge era, this was one of the this was one of the only ways to immerse yourself in George Lucas universe inside the parks. On August 24th, 2014, extra, read all about it. After more than 1,000 performances, the Tony Award-winning musical Newsies closed on Broadway. On August 25th, 1956, this was the day Disneyland truly became a vacation destination. The Disneyland Hotel officially opened its doors, giving guests a place to stay just steps away from Walt's Magic Kingdom. Interestingly, Walt didn't have the funds to build a hotel himself, so he partnered with a businessman named Jack Rather to finance and run it. The Disneyland Hotel grew into an icon, expanding multiple times and setting the standard for Disney resort hotels around the world. On August 25th, 1989, Mike,
Hmm.
if you're still here, man, what do you
I
think?
am.
What do you
I
think? What do you
am.
think happened? What do you think happened on August 25th, 1989? And I'm gonna give you a little hint. You can still watch this show at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Watch the show at Disney Hollywood Studios. Oh my God, I'm trying to remember. Was it Mickey? It wasn't the House of Mouse debuted, was it?
No, sir.
It was a show that debuted back then.
And
I,
this was a park opening show.
a park opening show. Oh, was it Fantasmic?
It was not Fantasmic.
It was it's fantastic. It was I do know what you're talking about. It's Fantasia related, right?
No, it's not.
Wasn't it wasn't it does Mickey appear in the show?
Nope. Mickey does not even show up in the show.
Okay, yeah, and then I'm stumped now.
Would you like another hint, or want me to just tell you?
Wait, give me another hint.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, the Indiana Jones stud show.
Yep. So on August 25th, 1989, lights, camera, action, Disney MGM Studios debuted the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, which recreated thrilling moments from Raiders of the Lost Ark with live actors, daring stunts, and massive set pieces. From Indy, from Indy outrunning the giant boulder to fiery explosions. This show gave guests a behind-the-scenes look at movie magic. More
Yep.
than more than 30 years later, the Stunt Spectacular is still running strong, making it one of the longest running theme park shows in Disney history. And I will be at Disney's Hollywood Studios tomorrow.
Okay, I will say this. Oh, and by the way, to people who talk about the Big Bang Theory, yeah, Big Bang Theory, you did not ruin Raiders of the Lost Ark because Amy got it wrong. She doesn't understand the point of the movie.
So in other words, screw you, Amy.
Yes, because she ruined because yeah, they talk about how hey, there's a whole entire video that points out that Amy was wrong about things such as where they say the main villain of that movie, no matter what happens, we get the medallion, open the find the ark, we find the ark, uh open it and die. Except, no, they wouldn't have found the ark because they didn't even know about the. They couldn't get the medallion or translate it until they followed Indiana Jones.
It's actually one of my favorite movies. I
Yeah,
I
it
just
is
think
so amazing. Yeah, like and also literally in like and also it's not the treasure is the most important thing. The movie is about it never is. The journey is the most. Indiana Jones's journey is the most important thing. He almost never gets the treasure in that movie. He ends up giving up on it for something else. For him, more important. The movie is focused on him, not the other way around, and that's why Amy is just wrong.
very
Sorry,
true, very true, man. On
sorry. I
August
just had to get off that point because people say that Amy ruined this movie because they no she didn't because she doesn't understand the point of this movie. She's too logical.
And guys, we're talking about Amy, a fictional character on The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. I mean, the actress who plays her is real. Just her name isn't Amy, Amy Farrah Fowler. It's yeah,
Maya Balak.
yeah.
Yeah. On August 26, 2008, in Epcot's Innovations Pavilion, guests could step into Stormstruck, A Tale of Two Homes, an interactive 4D attraction that taught storm safety and preparedness. Sponsored by the Federal Alliance of I'm sorry, sponsored by the Federal Alliance for Safe Homes. It simulated the power of hurricanes and showed how building choices could protect homes. While not as flashy as Test Track or Soarin', Stormstruck blended education with thrills, embodying embodying Epcot's spirit of learning through fun. And lastly, on August 26, 2025, looking to the future, this is the scheduled release date for Disney's live action adaptation of Lilo and Stitch. So make sure you guys keep an eye out on August 26th on your streaming platforms, and that's where you guys can buy, or I'm sorry, you guys can purchase Lilo and Stitch. And that will do it for this week in Disney history. Well, guys, I'm starting to get a little hungry, and since I'm having a lovely cheeseburger from McDonald's, guys, it is now time for Mike's Munchies. All right, Mike. So last week was a good restaurant that we went to.
Yep.
Uh, we went to we went to an Indian restaurant. We went
Yep.
to EET,
Or
but
eat
but here's the question, man. You picked out this restaurant. You
because
want you want to go to this restaurant. You've been to this restaurant. I haven't been to this restaurant,
I
and
specifically I've been to the Universal Hollywood version of this restaurant.
and I'm
Which
pretty sure and I'm pretty sure you might give it a good rating. So,
yeah.
Mike, Where the hell are we going, man?
First of all, I'm gonna say the fact that you're eating a McDonald's burger is really insulting to me. For
I'm
right now.
sorry.
Because like I don't eat fast food, and I used to work at a burger place that would made some really good burgers. Um, but yes, so all right, folks, grab your forks and get ready because today's culinary adventure takes us deep into the Mushroom Kingdom. Yes, the world of Mario himself. Hang on a second. Um, for a dining experience that's as whimsical as it is delicious. I'm talking about none other than Toadstool Cafe, the one of a kind restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one of a kind restaurant inside Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios. Now, there's three versions of this. uh, Now, here's the thing. Toadstool Ca- to understand Toadstool Cafe, we have to hop in the warp pipe back in time. The Kingdom first came to life in 1985 with Super Mario Brothers on the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System is the long version of that, but people just call it the NES. And ever since, fan dreams of stepping into Mario's world, smashing blocks, dodging Koopas, and of course, sitting down for a good meal with Chef Toad. Now, moving forward nearly 40 years, and finally, Universal partnered up with Nintendo to bring us Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios Japan, all the way back in 2021. And it came with a fully immersive dining spot, Toadstool Cafe. It was designed to make guests feel like honored visitors of Princess Peach's kingdom with Toads running the show. Now, 2 years later, Universal Studios Hollywood got its own Super Nintendo World, eh, mm, and it came along with, of course, Toadstool Cafe. Now, mind you, this one is a little bit smaller than the one over in Japan as well as Epic Universe, as they only have technically two rides or something like that. Well, one ride really. The other one is the band thing, but it's a smaller version of it.
Let
But
me ask you this. How small is it compared to the one here in Florida, like the one
oh, much
in
smaller
Hollywood?
because much smaller because quick question. You guys have a another spot dedicated. How many areas of there? Because they only have the Mushroom Kingdom.
Let's see. We have over at Epic Universe, you have
In the Nintendo World, how many parts to Super Nintendo World are there?
oh, we don't oh, there's barely enough lands over there in Super Nintendo Land.
So you have
Oh,
the
I mean, you got some of the food areas, then you got the two attractions. I'm sorry, three attractions. You have Yoshi's Adventure, you have Bowser's Challenge, and you have Minecart. So there's three
uh
rides located in that
quick question.
area.
Quick question. For the mine cart, the DK's mine cart, is it in a separate area themed towards DK?
No, it's actually in that land. Like it's actually in that area.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit smaller than the Japan one. Because yeah, if you don't know the one in Universal Studios Japan, they instead of just adding in the ride, they built a whole section featured towards, of course, they put of Donkey Kong. But
That's
yeah,
cool. That's cool.
if you want to know if you, but for Universal Studios, it's just a Princess. There's only really two attractions there. There's the interactive thing that you could do with the bands. There's like a one whole area that is interactive. Um, and then it's just the Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge.
When you did the challenge, did that really hurt? Did that challenge really hurt your hand?
Not really.
Really? Okay. I thought maybe it would
Yeah.
like every time you hit that block, you're like, man, this really hurts
Oh,
my.
I didn't. Oh, that one. No, I didn't do that one. Because I didn't have the band.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't pay for the band. I know what you're talking about. No, I was talking about the Mario Kart Bowser Challenge thing. Yeah, I didn't hit the thing. Anyway, um, so but when Epic Universe said it was opening it this year, which it now has opened. Rumors were showing that we were going to get a bigger version of the Toaster Cafe. Mind you, it's still about the same size as the ones in the other ones, but I will say that Epic Universe does have a bigger thing because if I remember correctly, all the restaurants are inside of Super Nintendo World, right? That are themed towards Super Nintendo World.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't even fit. Yeah, not only Toadstool Cafe is actually really in, as well as the popcorn. And only Toadstool Cafe is actually inside of the Super Nintendo World in Universal Studios Hollywood. The other ones are in other areas of the park near Super Nintendo World. Even the popcorn, even the popcorn stand. They
that's
can only
cool.
fit, yeah, which is fine, but it's like you can only fit one restaurant in there. Yeah, the Universal Studios one, it's really small.
Well,
Um,
I mean, the one here at Epic Universe, they are looking for expanding that entire area.
yeah, yeah, they need to. I don't know if they could expand in the Hollywood one. Anyway, moving along. So, walking into Toaster Cafe is like hitting the jackpot on a block. The theming is immersive from the second you step in. Instead of a typical open kitchen, you're treated to animated screens showing toads hustling, chopping vegetables, baking, and sometimes even panicking when Bowser's minions cause trouble in the kitchen, because yes, that does happen. The dining hall itself feels like a warm, rustic Mushroom Kingdom banquet hall. Wooden beams, mushroom lamps, and little details everywhere. Princess Peach's crown insignia appears on the walls, and the stained glass windows even tell little stories from the Mario games. And then there's the food. Oh yes, the food. So, the menu at Toadstool Cafe is equal parts playful and gourmet. Chef Toad didn't just settle for theme park basics. He brought the full feast. Some highlights include the super mushroom soup, a creamy velvety mushroom soup served in a red and white spotted bowl shaped like classic super mushroom. Talk about power-ups, and this thing is 19.99. Oh, and yes, it does sound like it's expensive, but here's the funny thing about it. You get to keep the bowl.
You get to keep the bowl.
Yep, it is 19.99, and you get to take the bowl home with you.
Okay,
At least that is the case in the Hollywood one. But I'm pretty sure the you get to do the same thing for the one in Universal,
all right.
at Epic Universe.
So are you thinking about getting that as your entree, or are you getting something else?
No, that's the starter.
Jeez Louise, man.
Oh, that's one of the starters. The other starter is the Piranha Print Caprese. Now this one's 13.99, and it's mozzarella, tomato, and pesto shaped like the iconic Chompy plate. Don't worry, it won't bite you. But yes, it actually does. Just to give you a little, just to show you a little bit of what some of these look like. Yeah, hang on. Universal Orlando. Yeah, just to give you just to show off some of the stuff here. All right. All right, let me
You can share.
okay, so let me share. So yeah, so that's the Piranha Plant Caprese there. Mind you, it's a small picture, so
Ooh, that looks good.
yeah. So some of the other stuff there. And if you want to see where's the soup one? It looks like they might not have it there, but looks like yeah, no, it should be in there.
Mike, yeah, for the super mushroom soup,
Oh, there it is. That's the one. So that
it's vegetarian. That's just pretty cool, dude.
yeah, so it is a vegetarian soup. So so I would say that technically if I remember correctly here. Yeah, if I remember correctly here for the super mushroom. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually vegan. Yeah, it's completely vegan actually.
Vegan,
So
yeah.
Our friend Nicole can have it.
She can. All right, but Mike, what are you having? Are you going with the
Well, I do like the caprese, even though the caprese does sound good. I gotta go for that soup because I want that bowl.
okay, so that'd be $20. All
All
right.
right. Yep. Oh, and I didn't talk about a drink, but there are some drinks. Now, first off, I should show off these. In regards to actual drinks, yes, there is at least for in regards to the one in
Dude, I see
yep,
I see my drink and I kind of want it.
yep, they have a one up mushroom and a super mushroom drink. So it's the red one and the green one. You could buy that one and it is $20 as well for
Jeez
these
Louise, $20, man.
for those ones. I wish they don't have the now, mind you, they don't have all the ones that they got from some of the other ones because the Universal Studios in Hollywood has an additional one where it's a um what's it called? They have one that is a well, just to show you, they have a fire flower one, which is on top of a question mark box. That is
We'll
the
get
same price.
well, guess what? We also have the fire flower bottle as well at Epic Universe.
Oh, you do?
Uh-huh.
Then I'm gonna guess that. But why don't they post it on the menu for the Orlando one?
Well, I'm actually looking at the Universal Orlando app right now. I'm actually looking right at it.
Yeah, I'm guessing the one on the menu that they post on their website is not the same. Is like they just put in a mock one. But they do have a specialty drink there that is $10, which is called a Superstar Lemon Squash, which is
Honey
honey
and lemon
lemon. Yep,
soda with
with
mango stars and assorted tropical bobas.
yep, and that's it right there.
I would Okay, I'll get that as my drink.
Yeah, it's really yeah, but it is $10.
So
But
what are
it
you so
is
what are you getting, Mike?
um. Well, what do you think I should go for? Should I try to get
Well,
another?
what is told you I'm getting? I'm getting that superstar lemon squash.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That
go for
sounds
the
good.
lemon squash. Yeah, I
Okay.
could buy the collectible drink bottle by myself at any point, so that's fine for this serving meal. I'm going for that one because you don't serve alcohol there. So that's $10. Now for the main course, there is three big things here,
I want to get
which
the I'm looking at the menu right now, and the one thing I want to get is actually off the kids menu, but I can't get it because I am not 9 years old. The Mario Mini Burger Adventure Set for $15. You get cheeseburger,
yeah.
truffle fries, corn on the cob, broccoli, and a coin cookie.
Okay, so now there were three other things here. No, three entrees that are pretty prominent here. First up is the Mario burger, a juicy cheeseburger topped with bacon, mushrooms, and a Mario branded bun. A hero's meal for sure. Then there's the Luigi burger, lighter, fresher topped with green pesto chicken. Luigi doesn't always get the spotlight, but here he's got his flavor. And the last one is Bowser's Fireball Challenge, a spicy chicken sandwich with a serious kick, perfect if you want to test your fire flower powers.
Okay.
And
So which one are you getting?
so oh, just to show you also for just to
Oh
show
my gosh, the Bowser's Fireball Challenge is $25. It's a 1 pound meatball topped with mozzarella cheese, served with mushroom marinara sauce, Bowser puffy pastry, parsley
yeah.
sauce on the side.
Yep. Oh, and you can buy the souvenir bowl. You can buy a souvenir bowl for $10. But yeah, that's the Fireball Challenge right there.
Yeah, no.
All right, and the other ones include, yeah, that's a big meatball. Um, and if you wanted to see some of the other stuff in here, there's the Luigi burger down there, which is, as you can kind of see, yeah, they got a little hat on top of there for that one, and
Good.
Mario Burger has a little red hat on top of his one that they use as a pin to stick in there with with a little food coloring that like food coloring that they use to put on like their signature mustache.
Ooh, okay. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah, and the food coloring I'm gonna guess is like some. But yeah, if I had to go for one, whew,
What you get?
I
What you getting, Mike?
I am probably gonna go for the Mario Burger because
Mario Burger, which is $18. Okay.
yeah, and it's served with the side of truffle French fries, and it's on a brioche bun. Yeah.
All right, buddy. So we have desserts here, which I saw some desserts already. You have the question mark block tiramisu.
Yep.
You
So
al- you
the
al- you also have the Mount Benapole cake and also a Princess Peach cupcake.
so in regards to yeah, in regards to this, so the question mark tiramisu, every bite is a prize power up a flavor, and yes, it does the. And then there's the Princess Peach's cupcake, light, fruity, and pink with little crown details on top, a dessert fit for royalty. And just once again to share my screen, yeah, so that's the Princess Peach cupcake. That's the Mount Beanpole cake, which is a chocolate vanilla and strawberry layer cake topped with a matcha mousse, which is unbelievably good, which is really good, especially if you really, especially I love the fact that it looks like you're a superstar golfer with that one, given the whole flag thing on top of the grassy knoll. And yes, the question mark tiramisu cake, which, yep, the Disney Food Blog went there. They got the Bowser Challenge. That's the tiramisu cake. If I now, which dessert would you want to go for?
Oh, I'm getting the tiramisu.
Yeah, I probably would go for the tiramisu. And just to let you know, yeah, the tiramisu, it's yeah, coffee soaked lady fingers with cocoa powder and chocolate power up. The Princess Peach cupcake, raspberry filled confetti cupcake with buttercream frosting and Princess Peach chocolate crown. But yeah, I really like that question buck tiramisu. And yeah, that's about so. Um,
Well, Mike,
so,
before you do your final thoughts, and your personal rating,
yeah.
Mike, I have your total
All
lined
right.
lined up and ready to go for you, man.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep. What is it?
62 dollars.
Damn.
But if you had an annual pass, if you had an annual pass at Universal,
Yeah.
then that discounted price will be $53.
Oh wow. I, oh, and by the way, just a little bit of a fun facts about this restaurant. There's over 20 different skits that they have recorded on the screens there.
20.
There's yeah, 20 different skits that they have for the animated kitchen screens. So you could go there and you could probably not see the same Toad action twice. You'll most likely never see the same Toad action twice in a row. So there are some Toadstool Cafe menus, exclusive items that haven't even made it to not only the Halloween one yet, but even the Epic Universe one, such as Teriyaki Chicken Superstar Rice Bowl. And if they, yeah, and by the way, like the food, all the food is definitely themed towards the characters' personalities, such as Mario being bold and hardy with the burger, Luigi being lighter and more refined, and Bowser with his fiery temper, with the fact that his is definitely spicy with the side of hot sauce it comes with, and also of course Princess Peach with her desserts. And actually, the tiramisu question mark dessert is one of the most photographed food items in Universal history. Only one other item is photographed more. Can you guess which one it is?
It's photographed more.
That is photographed more than the question mark dessert.
Isn't it the coin?
It is not the coin.
Ah, what is it?
It's butterbeer.
No kidding. Butter
Butter
beer.
butterbeer is the most photographed is the most photographed food item in Universal history. Because yes, they still count.
Whoa.
Because yes, butterbeer still count, even though it's a drink, they still count it as a food.
But it's a drink though. It's
I
a
know, but drink they count drinks as food items because you can, because of the fact is you consume it.
lame.
But yeah, no, but in terms of food and drink items, yeah, butterbeer is more photographed than Corson Park dessert. Plus, it's got like, I'm pretty sure like a good number, a good like, I think like 10 or so years or on it at least. Especially since the first one came out in universe. Since the first time they opened up Wizarding World, it's been. But yeah, so final thoughts and ratings. It's not Toadstool Cafe isn't just a restaurant. It's a full-on experience. From the theming to the menu to the chance to dine with the Mushroom Kingdom crew, it nails that perfect mix of fun and flavor. If you're a foodie and a gamer, this is your paradise. But fair warning, lines can get long here. Um, because mind you, that's because Epic Universe just opened. It waited a little bit and it would die down. But even still, will. This one still is pretty popular. Reservations sell out, and sometimes the wait can rival the rides. But to be perfectly honest, it's worth it for the mushroom soup alone. That mushroom soup is amazing,
So,
and also
so
you get the cup with, and you also get the bowl with it.
so what you're saying is just go to Toadstool Cafe as soon as you get to Epic Universe.
If I was to say go out for lunch, yeah, definitely, or try to put in your reservation early so you could get in there beforehand. Um, for me, Mike, the foodie king, I'm giving Toasted Cafe a solid 5 out of 5 mushrooms. This place is a game changer in theme park dining, literally. So, Remy, what would you give its rating?
Five. Definitely
Yeah,
a five.
I am not giving it any more than a 5. This is one of the best, right? This is one of the most it's hard to top it. Like I said, I went to the one at Universal Studios Hollywood, which even still it took a little bit of time. Mind you, it wasn't nearly like how long. Quick question: how long of a wait time has the to get into Tosu Cafe has it been at
Well,
times?
I mean, I did not look up that reference. I didn't look up the research on Toadstool. But if I had to take a guess, I'm saying approximately maybe 2 hours.
Yeah. So let me see. Tosu Cafe, Universal Orlando. Average wait time. All right.
I'm gonna say 2 hours.
So okay.
Where are we at, Mike?
So actually, depending on the day, some people were able to walk in, but for the most part, it's been taking. Some people have taken more than 30 minutes. More
Okay,
than 30 minutes. It's mind you, it's like I said, it is kind of quick to eat. Not, it's not. You don't sit there for too long. But people have said it took them 30 minutes to get their order in.
okay, all right, Mike.
I
Well,
when I went to Universal Orlando, it took
yeah,
me like at Universal Hollywood, it took me about 10 to 15 minutes to get my order ready, and then it took like another like 20 or so. But yeah, some people could be there for like over an hour waiting for their food.
geez.
From ordering it to waiting to it to come to them. That's how long it could be.
All right, Mike. So we gave you your total. We gave you your rating. You gave us a rating. You gave us your own personal, review about that restaurant. Mike, where are we going next week?
So I was planning to do. I'm gonna hold off on Summer House on the shore, and next week I'm actually gonna do since I'm gonna do well another special episode. We're gonna be talking about the vendors for Food and Wine Festival this year.
Yeah. All right. Well, Mike, thank you so much for Mike's Munchies. And guys, it is now time for Ride of the Week. All right. So last week, guys, if you guys did not heard on last week's episode, we did it on Revenge of the. I'm sorry, we did it on Jimmy Neutron's Nicktoon Blast, which was one of my very first attractions to work on at Universal Studios. So we're moving it forward, and we are going to Magic Kingdom. All right. So now, Mike, I put this in the history. This attraction closed at Disneyland. However, this attraction opened. Let's see, where did I put it here? Uh, this one actually opened in 1975. What attraction do you think I'm talking about?
And I know you talked about this earlier. You're talking about the people movers, aren't you?
You're right, dude. So we are going to Tomorrowland Transit Authority, the People Mover. The People Mover first opened at Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom on July 1st, 1975. Originally called the Wedway People Mover, named after Walt Disney's own company, Wed Enterprises. This wasn't just an attraction, it was part of Walt's dream for a futuristic city. The experimental prototype community of tomorrow. In other words, Epcot, where people mover style transportation would be the main way citizens got around. The Disneyland version debuted in 1967 in California, but sadly, the one closed in 1995. Thankfully, thankfully, our Florida version is still cruising along to this day, offering a bird's eye of Tomorrowland. Now we got some fun facts for you guys, and that is the ride uses linear induction motors to keep the trains moving, meaning there's no engine on the ride vehicle itself. It's all powered by Mike. What do you think this attraction is powered by?
Solar power?
Not solar powered,
Wind?
not wind,
People?
magnet.
Magnet powered.
Magnet, yeah, magnets, yeah. The ride is about 10 minutes long, making it one of the best rest your feet attractions in the park. At night, it becomes one of the most peaceful and surprisingly romantic rides in Magic Kingdom. So be careful because there are cameras on that attraction, so no hanky panky. You actually go through Space Mountain, and if you're lucky, you can catch a glimpse of the coaster train speeding by in the dark. In one section, you get a sneak peek at Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. It's like being backstage at another ride without leaving your seat. The People Mover was designed to feel like transportation in the future. I'm sorry. The People Mover was designed to feel like transportation in the future, smooth, clean, and elevated above the streets so pedestrians could walk below. Imagineers wanted guests to feel like they were riding in a futuristic commuter system, getting a preview of all Tomorrowland had to offer. Even the narration was carefully crafted to make it feel like a guided tour through the land of tomorrow. Over the years, the narration has changed multiple times, but it's always kept that tomorrow is looking bright vibe. The rise entrance and elevated track system were built to weave through and around other Tomorrowland attractions, making it a rare Disney ride that's actually integrated into the land itself. This helps create the feeling that you're not just riding an attraction, you're traveling through a working city of the future. Mike, I got a question I'd like to ask you.
Mm.
If you could add one new scene to the People Mover, what would it be?
What's the most up-to-date scene right? What's the current scene right now?
Well, I mean, the only current scene is there is the that big wall that shows the futuristic city.
Hmm. They don't have past. They don't have like showing presidents, do they?
I mean, that's in the Hall of Presidents.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. One that they could. potentially.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on then.
I don't know if I could see one potentially unless they do something like say showing one of like word the UN maybe.
The UN. Oh, jeez, dude.
Yeah, showing world leader unity somewhat.
Okay. All right. Do you prefer riding this attraction during the day or at night?
Either I don't really have a preference. I like just running it at any time,
Okay.
honestly.
All right, Mike. Now be honest. Have you ever used the People Mover as a secret snack break?
Yeah, kind of.
All right. Here's my personal rating, and that is this ride gets a 4 out of 5 um, stars. It's smooth, it's classic, and it's the ultimate Magic Kingdom chill out ride. The only reason it's not a perfect 5, sometimes it does break down a little too often, but honestly, that just means more time to relax and enjoy the view. Whether you're looking for a nostalgic trip through Tomorrowland, a way to scope out your next
Uh,
attraction, or just a much needed break for your
yeah.
wins. The People Mover is proof that not all Disney magic is about thrills. Sometimes it's about the ride that lets you breathe, smile, and wave the guests below.
What was the rating that we gave total for Nicktoons Black and Jimmy Neutron's ride last week?
We actually did not give a rating, but for Jimmy Neutron, I will give that a 5. For the People Mover, I give
4.5.
I give it a 4.5. Mike, what about you?
I gave it the same ratings as you did.
All right, so People Mover is a 4.5, and Jimmy Neutron is a 5.
Hmm.
All right, Mike. It's time for us to wrap up the show. Let our audience know what is your YouTube handle?
King underscore Mike underscore X. I've been posting videos recently. I just posted one a few days ago for Dragon Ball Legends. I'm probably going to be going to Six Flags in Sat on Saturday, so look forward to seeing my vlog from there. Hopefully, it's a good day. I've been hearing some bad stuff happening in regards to Great Adventure, where people are talking about the speaker system now wasn't working for a little bit, where it got really too loud. And apparently other stuff is happening there, which makes me worried about it. Like seriously, Dorney Park, which used to people used to make fun of, is getting more fans over there than it is at Great Adventure, apparently now.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, next week we will do ride of the week on one of my favorite attractions on Disney property. We are going to go to the Twilight Zone, Tower of Terror.
Ah!
Be ready. So be ready for that little ride history on Tower of Terror. Well,
Could
guys,
we make a mention to the Japanese one as well in that one?
maybe we'll see. Also, guys, I before we go, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my one of my friends and shout out to his wife. Congratulations to the 5 Minute Professor and his wife for winning Best Local Podcast in the beautiful state of Florida. Congratulations to the lady and the professor. They won Best of Orlando Weekly for Best Local Podcast here in Florida for Best of Orlando Weekly. So
Who won? Where did we come
congratulations
in?
to them.
Where did we come in?
No, we didn't get placed at all. So, but
Did
better luck next year to the round table because we gotta get those votes in. And but I just like to say congratulations once again to the lady and the professor for winning best local podcast here in the beautiful state of Florida for best of Orlando Weekly. And guys, it's time for us to get up on out of here.
peace?
Guys, thank you so much for listening to Remy's Roundtable, the Florida theme park podcast. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as we did. You guys can follow us on all social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, and right there on TikTok as well. And also right here on YouTube. So if you guys want to go back and rewatch any of our episodes, you guys can. Just make sure you guys clip a funny moment and post it on social media. If you guys are listening to us on any podcasting platforms, if you guys are listening to us on Spotify, make sure you guys give us that five star review and also leave us a comment inside the episode as well. If you guys need a candle for your home or for your office, just head on over to themagiccandlecompany.com and use our code roundtable19 at checkout for your lovely discount. And if you guys need a t-shirt for the theme parks, just head on over to teepublic.com. That's TEE public.com and pick yourself up a Remy's Roundtable t-shirt. On behalf of King Mike, guys, my name is Remy. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see everybody next week right here on Remy's Roundtable.